Hello beautiful people, today we are in colourful Aveiro and Ovar. Aveiro is by far the most colourful city you will find in Portugal. It's built on canals that makes it known as the Venice of Portugal. Ovar is a little north of Aveiro but still south of Porto. It's mainly known for its beautiful, stunning and colourful churches. Both cities can be easily done on a day trip from Porto or Lisbon. So let's dive into the video, things to see and do in Aveiro and Ovar. Aveiro's train station is not just a transit hub, it's a beautiful work of art. Located in the heart of the city, this train station is well known for its beautiful azulejos, the beautiful blue and white houses that tell a magical story about Aveiro's past. The station's original building was completed in 1916. It's a classical Portuguese architectural beauty. The panels showcase scenes of local life, local people, traditional Aveiro boats gliding through the canals, salt production and even old school train travel. So even if you're not catching the train, the old station is definitely worth a quick stop for its beautiful, beautiful azulejos. It's an amazing place to soak up a bit of Aveiro's rich history before heading off to explore the rest of the city. Aveiro is known worldwide for being the Venice of Portugal. Aveiro's canals weave through the city like a watery ribbons, reflecting the pastel buildings and lazy clouds. Along their edges, tiled facades, blooming balconies and sweet scents from nearby bakeries invite a lingering stroll. You can pause at the leafy park near the old bridge where the locals lounge and ducks drift by, and time politely waits. And you can ride on the famous Moliceiro or gondola, which is a little easier for English speakers. The boats were once used for harvesting seaweed, molicho, and transporting items from the salt ponds, but now they mainly transport tourists. Along with most things in Aveiro, the boats are bright, colourful, and usually decorated with paintings that make fun of everyday situations. There are numerous companies offering trips for around €15 per person. Personally, I'm not sure that they're worth €15. They are quite romantic. However, you can easily walk the canals, and it's a pleasant kind of 1 hour stroll. Aveiro's canals are adorned with captivating bronze statues that celebrate the city's rich cultural heritage and traditions. These 4 bronze statues are located at the 4 ends of the bridge over the central canal. The statues depict traditional figures from Aveiro: the salineira, the manoto, passareira do ramo, and the fogueteiro. When you stroll through the charming streets of Aveiro, you will be charmed by the beautiful Art Nouveau buildings. These beautiful and enchanting Art Nouveau facades are just stunning. Aveiro stands out in Portugal as a living gallery of Art Nouveau, where the elegance of early 20th century design graces the city streets. From swirling wrought iron balconies to intricate ceramic tiles and curvaceous building fronts, the influence of this artistic movement is woven into the very fabric of this beautiful town. When in Aveiro, you cannot miss the beautiful Casa Maior Pessoa, a stunning example of early 20th century elegance. This museum is a love letter to the Art Nouveau movement. Designed in 1907, it was originally a private home, but today it invites curious travellers like me to step inside and soak up the whimsical world of Art Nouveau. As of 2025, it's just €4 to enter, which is a bargain. You cannot visit Aveiro without trying the delicious delicacies Ovos de Aveiro. It's a local delicacy made of egg yolk and sugar. And it has a wonderful and romantic history as to why these delicious delicacies were created. You can try these little sweets all over cafes in Aveiro. Aveiro's churches are little gems bursting with charm. From the stunning Sé de Aveiro to the baroque beauty of the Igreja da Misericórdia. They're peaceful, picturesque and perfect for a quiet escape. Heavenly history awaits. Aveiro's museums offer a captivating dive into the city's soul, from the graceful curves of the Museum Art Nouveau to the salt-soaked stories of the Eco-Museum Marinha and the grandeur of Museu de Aveiro. Aveiro's museums turn every corner into a story and every visit into a postcard-worthy adventure. Aveiro has pleasant shopping experiences for visitors and locals alike. The city features a mix of modern shopping centres, traditional markets and charming local shops. Here are some places where you can explore for shopping. The Forum Aveiro. This is one of the main shopping centres in Aveiro, located in the heart of the city. It houses a variety of stores including fashion boutiques, electronics, cosmetics and restaurants. Mercado Manuel Firmino. For a taste of local culture and fresh produce, visit this traditional market. It offers a selection of fruit, vegetables, meats, seafood and regional products. It's a fantastic place to immerse yourself in the local culinary scene. Aveiro Centre is lined with charming shops from quirky souvenir spots to timeless Portuguese boutiques, all bringing with local crafts and flavours. The salt pans of Aveiro, also known as the Salinas de Aveiro, are one of the most famous things in the city. The salt pans are an important part of the history and culture of Aveiro. Salt production in the city dates back to ancient times and has been a significant economic activity for the area forever and ever. The traditional salt production methods involve using shallow artificial ponds to evaporate seawater, leaving behind the salt crystals. The process is carried out by skilled workers who carefully manage the salt pans. You can even buy salt directly from the vendors today. Dining in Aveiro is a treat for the senses, especially with a front row seat by the glistening canal. From canal-side terraces to quirky little backstreet restaurants, this colourful city serves up rich, regional flavours in unforgettable settings. So whether you're lingering over a glass of wine or diving into a hearty local dish, every meal feels like a moment worth savouring. Just a short 11-kilometre hop from Aveiro, you will find Barra Beach. It's where golden sands reach for miles and beach days seem endless. This little unknown cousin to Costa Nova is a sun-kissed hotspot that isn't just a pretty face. It's also home to the mighty Farol de Barra, a towering 62-metre lighthouse that proudly claims the title of Portugal's tallest lighthouse and is one of the tallest on the planet. It's not just a beacon for ships, but it's also a photo op waiting to happen. Barra is also great for family beach days out, as the water is more calm than Costa Nova and the southern beaches are also fantastic for beginners learning to surf. Costa Nova is the prettiest little seaside town in Portugal. I've said it, it's a fact. Yes, it is the prettiest place ever. The area is beautiful for its colourful, striped facades on the buildings. In the past, local fishermen built haystacks, storages and shelters with horizontal outside planks that were painted in bright, welcoming colours of the sea. Over the years, the spaces were converted into housing, and today the cute village was formed. This area is now a hotspot with tourists taking pictures outside the colourful architecture. But if you come in early spring or late autumn, then you'll pretty much have the little town to yourself. Being a seaside town, you'll find lots of cute cafes, restaurants, a mini golf, football pitch, tennis courts, kids' playgrounds, and loads of water-based activities for fun on your holiday. Now let's pop over to Ovar. Ovar might fly under the radar, but it's well worth a visit, if only to admire the stunning Igreja de Válega. If you're taking a day trip to Aveiro from Porto by train, it's easy to sneak off in Ovar on your return journey and squeeze in this religious gem. Tucked away in the scenic and soulful town of Ovar, these little chapels are like time-travelling treasure boxes, scattered all across the city. Them as a divine breadcrumb trail leading through cobble streets, past charming houses and into the heart of the Portuguese religious artistry. There's 7 of these little beauties built between the 18th and 19th century, each one designed to represent different moments of the Passion of Christ. The urban park is like Ovar's chill out lounge, a peaceful park where it seems time slows down and your biggest decision is should you check out the bench or the fountain. Expect tidy paths, the sound of flowing water, classic lampposts and colourful flower beds that look like they were arranged by someone with serious artistic skills. If you're looking for a chilled thing to do in Ovar, to catch some rays or have a picnic, this park is for you. At first, you might think you've stumbled across a cute little film set or a painting come to life. This little chapel and the garden are so cute that you just want to sit and relax. So if you're strolling through Ovar and you see a small blue and white wonder peeking out from a quiet street, don't pass it by, pop in, look around and see the beautiful statue of Saint Philomena. Or sit and relax in the quaint gardens. When you're in Ovar, you have got to, and I repeat, got to, you have got to try the famous Do Lo De Ovar. If you don't try it, you're missing out on a sweet slice of heaven. There, I've warned you. It is by far the best thing that I did on my trip to Ovar. This isn't just any cake, this is an M&S cake. Sorry, wrong country, let's start. This isn't just any cake, it's the cake that defines Ovar. A fluffy, golden masterpiece that's been charming taste buds for literal centuries. Right in the heart of Ovar stands the grand dame of churches in the city. With its twin bell towers and stately staircase, the church kind of feels like it's posing for its own dramatic portrait. If you're a fan of historic churches, be sure to stop by the Church of Santo António, set in the heart of Praça da República, and don't miss the serene Capelas dos Passos. Located just about 7k outside of Ovar, you have the beautiful Válega Church. We did tell you that the Ovar region is by far the most colourful in the whole of Portugal, and this church is so vibrant that it makes rainbows jealous. Nestled in the charming little town of Válega in Portugal's Aveiro district, this isn't your typical solemn hush-hush church. Nope, this is the Igreja Matriz de Válega. It's like someone handed a divine architect a paintbrush and says, go wild. The result, a technicolor masterpiece that looks like it was dipped in a palette of sunshine and joy. Let's talk azulejos, those iconic Portuguese ceramic tiles. This church doesn't have them. It wears them like a couture gown. The entire facade is covered in bright, detailed tiles depicting biblical scenes in vivid blues, yellows, and beautiful greens. The inside is equally as stunning. I'm not particularly a church kind of girl, but even I was impressed by this beautiful, beautiful church. It seemed like a church for the people and not a church for the priests.